Master your credit improvement through expert advice. While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and feel free to comment down below with any questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, when the video ends, make sure to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily. Have you had difficult times because of bad credit? A lot of credit scores are going down in this difficult economic time. Fortunately, there are many things you can do to help improve your credit again, and these tips are an excellent place to start. The first step in repairing your credit is figuring out a plan that works for you, and sticking with it. You need to change your past habits and build new, better approaches to credit. Purchase nothing but the essentials. Ask yourself whether every purchase is both affordable and necessary, and only buy if the answer to both questions is yes. If your credit card is carrying more than half of its credit limit, pay these down right away. If you can't get a normal card due to a low credit score, look into a secured card. These accounts are much easier to get as you will have to fund the new account ahead of time with a deposit to cover any purchases. If you get a new card and use it responsibly, it will help to improve your credit score. You may be able to reduce your interest rate by maintaining a high credit score. This should make your monthly payments easier and allow you to repay your debt much quicker. If you make a decent income, consider an installment account when you want to give your credit score a boost. It is necessary to at least pay the minimum, so ensure the account is something that you can pay. You will improve your credit score by properly managing an installment account. Credit score: you should consider talking directly with your creditors when you are trying to improve your credit. This will enable you to make sure to keep your credit in good standing and repair any damage that may have been caused. You can accomplish this by simply calling and asking them to change payment terms, like your interest rate or your billing date. A great credit score should allow you to get financing for a home. Making regular mortgage payments will also help your credit score even more. This will be very helpful if the time comes where you want to borrow money. Always examine your monthly credit card bill to make sure everything is accurate. If you find any, then you need to get in touch with the company right away so this does not become a blemish on your credit record. You should always make an effort to pay your bills on time. This is very important. Your credit rating can improve almost immediately after you pay off past due. Many times you and your creditor can work together to come up with a prepayment plan. If so, be sure you get a written agreement stating the terms. Having the plan in writing will protect you if the creditor reneges on the plan or if your debt is transferred to another creditor. Upon completion of payment, make sure to get the receipt in writing and send it to the credit reporting agencies. Be wary of programs that can get you in legal trouble. Many different places teach you to get a new credit file. Do things like this can get you will not be able to avoid getting caught. You may end up in jail time. To fix damaged credit, pay off your credit card balances as fast as you can. Pay down credit cards that have the highest amount owed, or the highest interest rates. Your debt will not grow as fast as before if you get rid of high interest rates first, and your creditors will see you are making efforts. Joining a credit union may be a great way to boost your credit if you are having a hard time getting credit. Doing so can help to keep good credit. Late payments are added to credit reports and they can damage your chances of getting loans or a home in the future. Do not live beyond your means any longer. You will have to change your way you think about this correctly. In the not-too-distant past, easy credit has made it very fashionable for people to purchase the things that they cannot afford, but now those risky financial choices are catching up with them. Be honest with yourself about what you can afford. Look for a credit repair agency that is legitimate. Just like any other field, credit repair has plenty of companies that do not provide what they promise. Lots of people have been taken in by credit repair schemes. By reading user reviews online, you will be able to separate the good from the bad. If a creditor agrees to give you a payment plan, you should make sure to get the plan in writing. Once you finish making all your payments, you should get that in writing to send to the credit reporting agencies. Lenders will not read these statements when looking at your credit report. If anything, it will just hurt you as it will draw attention to the negative event. Do not use your credit cards. Use cash for purchases instead while you are building back your credit. When you do use a credit card, pay off the balance in full each month. Pay off any balances on all credit cards as soon as you can. Pay off accounts with the highest interest and largest balances first. This shows creditors you are using credit cards wisely. One of the most stressful aspects of handling bad credit is dealing with debt collection agencies. A consumer had the option of making use of cease and desist statements to persuade collection agencies, but remember that C and D statements only prevent them from harassing you. This doesn't let the customer off the hook for the debt, it merely stops the threatening calls. This helps you retain a good credit status. Late payments are reported to all credit reports and they can damage your chances of being eligible for a loan. Having a lot of debts that you cannot pay is part of having bad credit sometimes. Make the minimum payment on each of your debts and use any leftover money to concentrate on paying off the highest interest debt. Even a minimal payment can satisfy your creditors and keep your accounts from landing in collections. Lowering the balances you carry on any currently revolving accounts can improve your credit score. Your credit score can go up if you lower your balances down. Whenever you apply for and open a new credit account, your credit score may drop. When offered large discounts or incentives for opening a new credit card, politely reject the offer. If you continue to increase your debt, your credit score will continue to drop. Avoid using credit cards whenever possible. Pay for everything you buy with cash whenever possible. If the purchase you're buying is more than you can currently afford, you can use a credit card, pay the entire balance when the bill arrives. Make a plan so that you can get rid of past due bills plus any collection accounts. These accounts will still appear on the credit report but will be shown as paid. This shows future creditors that you made good on your debt. Collection agencies. If you are having budget problems, call a credit counseling organization. These organizations are designed to help you and your creditors work together to design payment plans. They will also help you take care of your finances moving forward. It will also teach you about how to use finances in general, as well as how to be responsible for past obligations. Debt collection agencies are the most stressful part of bad credit. These letters stop collection agencies that harassing debtors, but the consumer remains responsible for paying the debt. Reduce the amount of your debt. Creditors look at your total debt concerning your income. If you owe too much in comparison to your income, you will be seen as a bad credit risk. You don't have to pay it all at once, but set up a system that will allow you to chip away at it. Be very careful about credit professionals who state that tells you they can instantly fix your credit. Because so many people are having credit problems, attorneys and scam artists have come up with ways to charge a high price for repair schemes that can be illegal and useless. Do a thorough background check on your lawyer advertising credit repair services before handing over any money. To fix your credit, you need to have a plan to pay debts off. Any current debt you have will lower your credit score, so you need to work to get rid of it. Develop a budget that realistically reflects your situation and try to devote as much of it as you can to paying down your debts. The lower the debt you owe is, the higher your credit score will be. A nasty credit situation would be having many different debts you can't afford to pay off multiple debts. Even if the payments you are making are the minimum ones, these small payments will still somewhat please your creditors, making them less likely to contact debt collectors. Consider debt consolidation as a possible tool to help you repay your debt and rebuild your credit record faster. Debt consolidation is a great way to go about reducing your debt and restoring your credit. This way all of your debts will be combined into one bill and it will be easier to pay. Check into consolidating your loans. You want to ensure that this is the best route for you and make sure you're making the right decisions. Prepaid credit cards can help to rebuild your score without late payments or going over your limit. Potential lenders will see that you are worthy of credit. When trying to get out of the hole and repair your credit, be sure to make the minimum payment on your cards at the very least. Anytime a payment is late, it is reported to the credit bureaus and this looks very bad on your report. If you make the minimum payment, you appear responsible. Keeping active savings or checking account at a local bank is a great way to begin repairing any credit damage. Having an active account verifies that you have an income stream and the ability to manage finances. People with good credit have checking and savings accounts in good order without overdrafts and bad checks. This is a basic requirement that all creditors desire. Your credit rating will get damaged each time you open another line of credit. When you are offered a credit card when checking out at the store, resist the urge to open a new store credit card. As soon as you open a new credit line, your credit score drops immediately. Paying off outstanding debt is the easiest way to raise your credit score. Your credit will only get worse if you are not paying off your debts. Be honest with debt collection agencies about your situation, and see if you can work with them. Explain how much money you have available for a payment, and tell them when you will make that payment. Keep in mind that many collectors will negotiate with you. You can use the following advice to improve your credit score. These tips are a parachute for your plummeting credit score. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com. Both with new content added daily. Also, check out our recommended credit repair system with the link in the description. Remember to like, comment, subscribe and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you but also tells YouTube to share this content with others.